Hey Taurus, how are you guys doing? I know it's been a minute, but I'm going to try and knock out all the signs. So I'm going to start with you guys, and we're going to get into your love reading for May, okay? Oh, wait. Let's see. What love messages do we have for Taurus, Holy Spirit, and angels? Messages do we have for Taurus? What messages do we have for Taurus, May 2020? What messages do we have? One message at a time, please. Goodness gracious. Okay, what messages do we have for Taurus from May 2020? That obviously wanted to come out. Let me get one more time. What messages do we have for Taurus? Since that one flipped, I'll take it. Okay, so I feel like there is someone that you still have these feelings for, and you want to express how you feel to this person. You may not know how, or the person that you're dealing with may be controlling, with let go of control issues. But I feel like you're going to reach out to this person very soon, or this person may reach out to you and you guys may have a conversation. And I feel like either they've been talking about you to their friends, or maybe you've been talking about them to your friends, trying to get advice, in preparation to this talk. So whoever is preparing to talk, they're speaking with their friends to, make sure that, this talk doesn't go left field, if that makes sense. Or like, what should they say? How should they approach it? What are some messages we have from Taurus's person? Can't escape. Feel like either you or your person feel like you can't escape the other. It's like no matter what you do, you're drawn right back to this person. It's like they give you a high. Or it's like you've been having nostalgic thoughts. You could be dreaming about this person. Messages from Taurus's person. You guys have some jumping cards today. Okay, so what I have here is, I want to be authentic. I am no longer afraid. And your words linger in my mind. And then you also have, you are an angel. Your intensity frightens and allures me all at the same time. So I feel like, Taurus, you may be dealing with someone who has control issues. And when it comes to you, it's like they feel like they lose control. Like all the words that they've thought about turns into mush, and everything that they planned that they already had going in their life, or maybe they had no long-term plan. They were just like, it's just me and my dog, or it's just me, living my life. If they don't have pets, but I feel like for some of you they may have a pet. I feel like they just thought that life was going to be pretty solo, monotonous, kind of just like, going with the flow of things. But I feel like you came into their life and you kind of like changed some things, and they developed real feelings for you, probably stronger feelings for you than they have for anybody else. And I feel like they don't know how to handle someone like you because you're a real connection. They want to be authentic. They want to speak to you, but I feel like this person may not know how to approach you, and I feel like you also want to speak to them too. I feel like just with this whole, your intensity frightens me but allures me all at the same time. I feel like, like you're just someone very serious, like someone they can probably see getting married or being in a long-term relationship with. They just don't know what to do with you. So they if you guys are not talking right now, then it's probably because they just don't know what to say, how to say it, when to say it, if you'll even hear them out if they wanted to say it. But they think very highly of you. Almost as if like time can go by so fast when you guys are together. Like this person loses track of time. I feel like this person feels like they miss you and they crave your touch and attention. But this person, like this person just, they're so calculated and they're so, I don't know, like they just, it's like they want to be around you, but at the same time they're so okay with being alone that not being around you doesn't necessarily kill them. And I don't mean that like, they don't desire you or want you, but this person could be done with the Virgo. Things may have ended between you two. But it's like the offer of you two is still on the table. You could be dealing with the Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I also see Aries, Leo, Sag, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. I feel like you may have left this person behind. You could have cut them out. You felt like this person left you in the dark a lot. They didn't express how they felt towards you. You like I said, this is an air sign. That totally makes sense because they're very they can be very cold at times, very calculated. I feel like the communication between you two is very minimal. There may even be some spying here. You may be watching their social media or they're watching your social media. I feel like though you or both of you are like, you guys keep thinking about the possibility of being with one another. Like that option is still on the table. It's like though things have ended and though things, there's two tens here, the Ten of Swords and the Ten of Wands. So I feel like things ended and things were just very heavy. Like there was just a lot of baggage. Maybe I feel like this person just didn't have it all the way together. And so you probably had to pick up a lot of their slack, or wherever they lacked, you had to like kind of accommodate or fill the gaps. And it took a lot from you. But yet you still care. And it's like, I feel like you had to cut this person off. Maybe you had to kind of put some distance between you and this person because this person was wearing you out. But you guys are still in communication. It's just very minimal. Or if you're not speaking to each other, I feel like you're watching them and they're watching you. Why is this Two of Pentacles here? Yeah, this option of a relationship is still on the table. With the Two of Cups and the Two of Pentacles. You guys still think about it. Or it's like if you guys were to talk again, it would be a topic of discussion. Like, so are we gonna try and work this out, or what's going on? Like, I'm so interested in you. Are you so interested in me? Why is this Ten of Swords here? Yeah, I feel like you carried a lot more of the weight, and you essentially, like, you put this person before yourself, and it took a lot. It took a toll on you, And when things ended, you may have felt betrayed, or you just felt very like lost and confused. Sorry. I feel like this is something that you guys kind of, if you guys have been together for a while, or I feel like it's probably been like off and on. I feel like this has been a reoccurring issue for you guys, and I feel like you give way more than you receive. For some of you, for some Taurus, you may have been dealing with someone who was indecisive, and they just couldn't make up their mind on whether they wanted to be with you or they wanted to be single, or they may have someone else of interest. They may have already been in a relationship, or they may have already been committed to somebody else, or in a commitment with somebody else is what I'm trying to say. I'm sorry. And they were still entertaining you, but they couldn't give you 100% because they were already in a commitment here with someone else. And that's why they were very cold and very distant, and they didn't let you in but so deep, and so it took a toll on you. You felt like I'm giving and I'm giving and I'm giving, and you're taking and you're taking, and it's like you took all of the hits. So things had to come to an end. You had to walk away. You gave all that you could. Why is this 10 of Wands here? One more card. This 10 of Wands. This 10 of Wands here. Okay, yeah. So you walked away from this person to restore balance in yourself. I feel like you may have financially given a lot, and it could have put you in a position where you had to become very mindful of how you spend your money, or it could have instead of you being able to go get your nails done or being able to go buy a game whenever you want to, you kind of had to cut back on certain luxuries in your life because you were helping this person. That's probably also why it was so hard for you to walk away, and you kept giving chance after chance, because not only were you emotionally invested, I feel like you were financially, mentally invested in this person. But I feel like you had to walk away for the sake of your own peace, and because you don't, I guess you maybe feel like you were wasting your money, wasting your time, wasting your energy and your effort. So you had to just pull back. Like I said, Queen of Swords here again. I feel like you're the one that walked away from this person or cut this person off. You may have even blocked this person. Heavy on the spine. I really feel like one of you is watching each other. You're both watching each other. Could be you, Taurus. Are you being the creep? So for some of you, you could be dating someone else, or hold on. Remember how I said for some of you, this person was in a commitment, and they couldn't, 100% give to you because they had investments elsewhere. You may be watching, for some of you, there may be, some of you are watching this person. Could be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I'm feeling heavy on the Cancer. This person you could have found out this person was married. They may have downplayed their relationship and, making it seem like, oh, they were just busy all the time. But in reality, they had a whole other person. I feel like you found this out. Maybe that's why things ended between you two. They could have been in another commitment. You had to walk away, and you guys were making plans together. I feel like there were plans being made, and so this was very crushing. Let's see. Come on. please. Thank you. What advice do we have for Taurus? Yeah, I feel like for some of you, you may have found out this person was in a serious commitment, and that kind of just answered all your questions on why this person was so like flaky or so distant. You know, why were you giving so much and they were only giving, you know, very bare minimum. Let's see. What advice do we have over this for Taurus? Yeah, this person lied to you. Or they definitely downplayed the relationship that they were in. You guys got the deceit card. You guys got rigid. And you got, oh, there was a little stack under that. You got vision. And at the bottom of the deck is belonging. So I feel like this person could have been, you know, in a whole marriage, or they were in a commitment where they were living with this person, and they may have definitely downplayed, you know, their whole situation and made it seem like, you know, they were just busy, they had to work a lot, or they couldn't do such and such because they were going to be doing this, and you know, they just couldn't commit to you, and it was just very weird, and it gave you a vibe. And I feel like you may have ignored some of the red flags. This person was probably very much so controlling. Like they wanted you to be available on their time, but couldn't be available for you on your time. Like this person could have been emotionally manipulative, or they could have been very closed off. Emotionally, and they were probably very mysterious, and that's probably what drew you in. Here it is. I'm looking around and it's right here. So why is vision here? You guys just clicked. When you choose this symbol, it means that no matter what you lose in your life, something better will replace it. So I feel like, you know, don't sweat over this person. I'm pretty sure when it hit you, it really hit hard, and, you know, it hurt your feelings, and, you know, that gut-wrenching, like, oh, and then, like, your stomach hurts, and you can't eat, can't think, can't sleep. You're just like, wow, you really betrayed me. Don't worry. I know it sucks right now, but stay optimistic, you know that your forever person is coming, and that person is a scumbag. So... with rigid, is there a stone wall that stands between you and others? Could that wall be inside you? So I feel like, you know, during this process, you may have possibly, or it could have been that this person could have, like, blocked you. If this person didn't block you, then this could be a matter of, you could have really like went within yourself, and now you're like putting up a wall against everyone that's like close to you. You're not reaching out. You're not talking to your friends like you usually do. I mean, of course, you're not going out or anything, but you're just not being as participating. You're not participating as much as you usually would with your friends. I feel like you may really have gone within. You know, you may not want to express to your friends the news that you found out, or if you have expressed to your friends, you kind of just, I feel like you may be numbing yourself at this point, kind of trying not to think about what it is that's going on, you know, kind of like in disbelief, like, I can't believe that this really happened to me. Like, why couldn't you have just been honest? But this person I will say this person cared about you, but I feel like this person may have cared about you to an extent. Like they couldn't, if honestly, they couldn't really handle you. With your intensity frightens and allures me all at the same time. So it's like, is that like this person may have told you that I'm afraid to fall in love with you. I feel like you'll hurt me. They may have played those type of games with you where, you know, they made it feel like you were so important and that they just weren't good enough for you. They may have always downed themselves in comparison to you. This person, you know, maybe they got caught. Maybe they want to actually tell you what's going on and you block them. You're not talking to them right now. They definitely think about the conversations that you guys have had. They think of you highly, like, I'm more affected than you know. So I feel like when you found this information out, you may have blocked this person. You may have went off and just straight blocked them. And now you guys aren't in communication. So Taurus, I hope that, you know, with this vision card, something new, something better is going to come in for you. And I hope that you guys heal during this time. I know it sucks, but I'm going to pray over you guys. And then I hope that you guys can either get the closure that you need from this person or you give it to yourself and you move on to real love because you're no one's second. You're always number one. Okay? So next time, you guys.